5 seconds now.
Apparently.
Hello and welcome back to the Switch It Up podcast. Today it is 1st of November, 1st of the month. And yes, something's happening. Oh no.
Of course,
Get out.
Phoenix.
Fucking Twitch is playing in the background. I don't want this.
We are professionals, I swear. 16 episodes in. We're doing it.
We got this. Oh no. We almost started. Oh, wait, I was gonna say we almost started this a year ago, but I saw the first episode was April, so I'm like, never mind, that's not a year ago.
Oh, definitely not a year ago.
No, but it seems like it, kinda.
Not really.
Half a year ago. How many months is it since April? April is 4.
Not even 6 months.
Oh, never mind then. It's almost it's not even 5 months. It's our 4.5 month anniversary. Ain't that great? Clap for us.
Okay, now you already finished Kingdom Hearts 1 and half of Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, in only 5.5 months. What a great time to be alive. Yes, this is episode 16. We didn't do it last week or the week before because shit came in the way. Yeah, life exists.
We don't get paid for this.
It's a hobby, okay? Please understand, our one viewer, that it is difficult sometimes. Anywho, what have you been playing in the past month? Since last
We're
time?
going back the whole month. I'll just stick with the new one, Dark Souls.
Hey, Dark Souls. That's a game.
It finally came out on Switch after getting delayed from the summer. I mean, I don't know if I'm happy about that. I still got it, but
Didn't they say it was like originally? Didn't they say it was gonna be like late spring or something? Spring 2018.
no, it was going to be in summer with all the other systems.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, because I was concerned about how I was trying to get that with Monster Hunter also coming out.
Oh right, yeah.
Turns out I still had to be concerned about that. But everything worked out. I'll hopefully still be able to Chess Smash.
In the
More
end.
on that later. Yeah, Dark Souls Remastered. It finally came out for Switch.
And it's a good game. Surprise, surprise.
It is. And shockingly, it's not as hard as everyone makes out to be.
No, that's just because
it can be annoying, but it's not difficult.
It is. You're just doing games like 24/7. That's why you don't find it as difficult. It's like
Yeah, you know, I always play Monster.
For the general gaming public, it is a difficult game.
Well, the general gaming public is not really that good.
Well, there you go.
I've seen the place.
Good job. Just pick a fight with literally everyone. Oh, virus and threat
protection.
Yeah,
so, I win.
Oh well. Yeah. So, what do you think about that? How far in are you anyway?
I just got past Blighttown.
Right.
And back the second bell.
Okay. Cool. How many bells are there?
I don't think it's not bad.
How many bells are there?
There were 2.
Oh, only 2? That's weird.
But how far I've got, there's only 2, but the bells don't seem to be the main issue.
Oh, I thought it was like, because the way you said, I have no idea anything about Dark Souls. I know it's a game with gothic themes, interesting layout, and not difficult gameplay, but like, difficult enemies. And I thought you meant like the way you said it sounded like, oh yeah, the second bell is like you complete, like you do these many bells and then it's the final thing and then that's the end of the game.
Oh no, I've still got the fine.
Yeah, alright, neat.
I'd say I'm at least just a little under halfway finished.
Cool. Halfway finished. I thought you said heartbreak something else and I was like, oh, that's an enemy. Cool.
No, it's not an enemy. Yeah, I really am enjoying it. It reminds me of Monster Hunter, it's just slower.
Yeah, slower.
Monster Hunter's pretty slow. The action and rolling, it seems slower.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So Dark Souls is a bit of a slow game.
Yeah, but it's the most slower game than Monster Hunter, but it's pretty much, you attack, you dodge. It's just you have to remember the pattern. It's more of a trial and error game than it is a difficult game.
Yeah. but still fun apparently, according to people.
I really am enjoying it. Really good game. I'm glad I got it.
There you go.
Yes, and I'm also glad I got out Playtime because I stopped playing the game for like 4 days because I couldn't be arsed with that shit. But aside from Playtime, really good game.
It's a great game. Wait, is Blighttown the one where it's all underground or in like a dark cave-ish area and there's
Yeah.
like wooden stuff everywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, I remember that.
And what's annoying about that is you have these big brute enemies that can just push you off the edge.
Yeah.
So you have to avoid that at all costs. And if you don't, then they also inflict you with poison if you somehow don't get flung off the edge.
Fun times.
I hate Blighttown. I really do.
But why? It's so much fun.
It is fun. I am enjoying it. And I'm glad it came out around Halloween to save me from buying another shitty horror game. Looking at you, Don't Knock Twice.
Don't Knock Twice looked fun.
It's not.
Wow. Did you ever even finish it?
No. I got bored on the first level.
It's £7. And also, that's not what you said last time. Like, I don't remember when it was, but I remember talking about it, and you were like, "It's too scary." Not like it's too scary you didn't finish it, but like it gave you the heebie-jeebies. Like, huh? You got the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, it's the heebie-jeebies. We'll go with that.
Well, I've been playing Undertale for the second time around.
Woo!
First time I got it on PC and I had the cracked version because I was like, I'm not gonna pay £10 to support an independent artist. I'm gonna steal. Woo! And it didn't work. Like I played it and then I accidentally deleted some of the files because I was stupid and younger.
Yeah, stuff like you.
Yeah. So I played like 5 hours and I left it. I played like 5 hours and I left it there. And now it came out to Switch. I'm like, oh, I'm getting it this time. And then the launch trailer that they had was like, there was exclusive content, and they were like, no, there's no exclusive content. Like they wrote no exclusive content, and then they showed off a boss.
Exclusive.
Yeah. So that was cool. If you played Undertale, which you didn't, but if our one viewer played Undertale,
I want like Undertale, but don't have money. I wanted Monster Hunter and Dark Souls and Smash and.
I'm speaking and you interrupted me, Jordan. I was talking to our one viewer. I was having a one-to-one conversation with our viewer.
Well, they're not here right now, so you're stuck with me.
Dang. I was gonna say, if you did play Undertale, it was, and you don't know about the secret boss, it's that Mew Mew anime cat girl character that Dr. Alphas kept talking about, and I'm pretty sure she has a poster of it in her lab. And in the PS4 version, there's a secret room in, spoiler alert, skip to like a minute or a half minute later, it doesn't really matter. In the PS4 version, there was a secret room in Papyrus and Sans house. Something with like the sink and you pull a lever and a drawer and something, and then the cupboard opens and it's actually a door, and you can walk through it, and then there's a secret room with a shrine, and if you pay money to the shrine, you get something, I don't remember. But in the Switch version, if you go back there after you've done everything and you're at Asgore, then if you go back, you fight it's the same room, but you can fight the new boss. So that's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
But did you see the stuff that the developer did on Twitter yesterday?
I did actually. I downloaded it. I didn't play it yet though. That's
what
weird.
Is it?
It's
I don't have one that much.
It's from what I gather, it's like a Halloween spin-off kinda side game DLC, whatever you want to call it. Basically, it's not Undertale. It's not Undertale. It's Halloween themed. I didn't see any screenshots or videos. I didn't see
Undertale.
I didn't see screenshots or videos because I didn't want to spoil it, because I'm actually planning on playing it tonight a bit. But it looks fun. I mean, it sounds fun. Basically, Undertale is fun, so I'm hoping that this is going to be fun. I saw like just a picture of it because I googled it right after I saw it. Basically, I googled the website instead of actually putting the website in because it didn't work for some reason. And I saw it came up like when you Google something, it comes up all the YouTube videos related to that, and it had one of the videos related to that, and I have a picture of it. And I was like, no, that's not what I want to see. But I don't think it's the character Frisk you play as. I think it's the other one that I don't remember the name. Who basically, if you play there's like if you put the name in Frisk, it's hard mode. If you put the other name, I think it's Kara or something like that, Kara, it's like super hard mode. And um, that's like if you do the I want to murder everyone version.
Yep, that's my version.
Yeah, and and it looked from like that one little picture that I seen, it didn't seem to be Frisk. It seemed to be that character. I don't remember, so let's just call it Kara. It was Kara. So with what's her face, Toriel. So I don't know what it is, and everything was orange. Like the background was mostly orange themed, but it was really small and I didn't really see anything else. So that's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Twitter thing just like bugged out. It looked like it bugged out. It obviously didn't. His name just became a black bar. The avatar was just a nothing, black nothing, and the background, the banner was also just black nothing photo. And then it kept putting weird messages like, uh, "I've been locked away for so long, yada yada yada. We'll be free tomorrow. Come back in 24 hours." You go back 24 hours later, and it's like the day is finally here where I will rule this world again. Something like that, and give you a link. And you go and you download it for free. So hey, free games.
Where?
Woohoo! But yeah,
Your favorite kind. Demos
I
and free games.
freaking love free stuff. I got a free cupcake today and a free mini Diet Coke. It's like those cans that are smaller than a can. I got one of those, and I was thinking when I,
Or that bit.
when I was they were just giving them out in the lobby, and while I was leaving, I was like, I should get another one, but I was like, nah, I won't do that. I need to go, so I left. Anyway, but yeah,
Are you done?
yeah. Speaking of leave, um,
Yeah, go on
Comic
then.
Con. I left when that finished. There you go, nailed it.
You do know you barely have anything to talk about, right?
Yeah, I know. I just had it on the
Yeah,
list.
so we really should be talking about your story.
Okay, fine. You say yours, and then I'll connect
No,
with
no,
Comic Con.
no, no, too late now. You already went with
All right.
Comic Con.
I went to Comic Con and I played one game of Splatoon with my friend. She doesn't know how to play video games. She picked a roller, and I was like,
I'm not surprised.
"Ah, this is gonna be fun. I'll just tell her what to do." And then there was motion controls. Because they have them on default, which is stupid. Like, why the fuck do you
Well, it's
want
not
motion
really
controls?
that stupid. Most people play with motion control.
I don't think most people do. I think
The majority do.
I
You would be very much so surprised.
I'm very surprised.
The
I would be
majority
very
play.
surprised if the majority plays with motion controls because it's weird. Like if it was on both axes, like if it was like left to right motion controls and up to down, then I'm like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. But it's only left to right. To go up and down, you need to move your aiming, whatever trigger joystick thing, R3 on the PlayStation controller, and it doesn't make sense to me. It is confusing.
It doesn't make sense to anyone. Even the people who use motion moan about that. But the majority do use motion control.
That's silly.
Yes, it is.
Anyway, but yeah, I did that. I still got like 8 kills, and the people on the other team, they were like a group of three, and they were discussing behind me, and they were like, "Okay, so we're gonna do this, this, and this," and they asked me like, they were like, "Excuse me, sir." That was fun. I got called sir, and they were like, what rank are you?" They're like the same age as me, or maybe even older. I don't know, but they called me sir, and I liked it. And they said, "What rank are you, if I may ask," or something like that. And I was like, "Oh, I'm like B mostly, but I'm starting to go up to A on some of them, but I don't usually play rank. I usually just play league." And they're like,
That we need to play. It's been
and
a
and,
while since we played.
and then one of them was trying to brag and was like, "Oh, well, she was a league champion." She used to be a league champion, but then she stopped playing. I'm like, okay, I don't know what that is, but cool.
She is a league champion. Yeah.
but
Used.
they seem like fun people. And then I was playing. I was like, I shot someone, I killed someone, and then I heard one of them like on the other side of the thing. They're like, no, I was so close. I'm like, oh no, I did that.
And that's why Voichan needs to be a thing.
And turns out my friend who has never played before only got 230 points with a roller. So
Oh my. Never get her into the game.
no, I thought it was fun. I mean, I just played Splatoon. I do that every
I get
day.
stuck over on my team.
She doesn't have a Switch. She's not planning on getting a Switch.
God.
She does not play games at all.
I have to deal with you. Never mind.
She only just started playing Tetris because her friend, who's also my friend, that's how I met her. She was playing a shit ton of Tetris, and she was like, play Tetris with me, and she's like, okay, and then she started playing a lot of Tetris, and now she's fucking fast as fuck, and I'm not gonna, I haven't played Tetris with them since, but I'm not going to because I know that they're all just faster than me now.
They can be.
They're OP. It's not fair.
Please no.
Yeah, please nerf the people. I can't do this. But yeah, so that was fun. I saw the voice actor for Steven Universe. He has blue hair now. I didn't even notice it was him because I don't remember what his face looks like too much. But then there was a picture of Steven Universe on top. I was like, it's Steven Universe. Okay, cool. That's exactly what it sounded like. No exaggeration. So that was neat. Also, the guy who the actor for Vision from Marvel movies, he was there apparently. But I don't know. I didn't see him. There was like a huge line as well. I couldn't be asked to wait. But out of all the other games there, I played none of them. So yeah, I just played one game. We were looking for anime karaoke, and we were looking for anime karaoke, and we thought we found it, but then turns out it was just some people singing, but it wasn't karaoke. I was like, oh, I can't sing badly in front of an audience. Dang it. What a shame. But yeah, so that was my weekend. Oh, also, actually, I'll just say it later. You go. What do you have to talk about next?
I wanted to talk about the PlayStation Classic.
Go for it.
Yeah, I still don't get why they're even doing that. Honestly, I do know why. It worked well for Nintendo.
It looks fine.
And they have announced all the games that are on there.
Yeah, I saw them. They're like 23 games.
No, 20. And only like 2 of them are actually worth it. The list is horrible. You've got Battle Arena Toshinden. Never actually heard of that one.
Yeah. I don't know.
Cold Borders 2. No, not the first one. No. The second one.
Well, maybe it was better received. I don't know.
Destruction Derby.
Yeah, Destruction Derby's fun.
Final Fantasy VII, which is one of the good ones.
Yeah.
But that's being remade, and it's also coming to the Switch. So it's kind of a bad idea to put that one out of all of the money.
Well, no, if they didn't have it at all, then that would be stupid.
They could have literally done any other Final Fantasy game rather.
But 7 is like the
better one. They could have added another one. Like, that's the only Final Fantasy game on there.
As well. Like they could have had that. Yeah, okay, true. Anyway, yeah.
Grand Theft Auto.
I actually wanted to get the original because you could get it on the Game Boy Advance, and when I got a Game Boy Advance, I was like, oh, what game should I get? I can get GTA. I was like, oh, never mind, I'm not going to get anything.
It wasn't bad, but now it really hasn't aged well at all.
Yeah.
I think it might have aged well better.
It's like, if you don't think of it as a GTA game, if you just think of it like as a game, then it's a perfectly fun game for its time.
Intelligent Cube.
I don't know that.
Neither do I. Jumping Flash, which I'm hoping is just a Flash jumping.
Yeah, it's just how many jumps can you do? Cool, you did too.
Metal Gear Solid, which is one of the other good ones.
Yeah.
Mr. Driller.
I don't know that one at all.
Oddworld Abe's Odyssey.
Oddworld's fun. Oddworld's a good game. That's fucking stylized as shit.
Just
It's
wasn't
like
after like.
it's a really cool game. It came out on Wii U, like new and tasty. Remember new and tasty? Came out on
Yeah.
Wii U and it's coming out on Switch, I think, as well. That's Oddworld. That's
Oh.
like it's kind of like a
Look,
reimagining and also a
it doesn't
sequel at the same
look
time.
fun.
Sorry, what?
It looks nice, but it doesn't look fun.
It is. Well, I think it looks fun. They had two
But
games
we have
on the
different taste in
PlayStation
games.
1, I think.
They've got Rayman, which
Yeah.
is good, and I like Rayman, but yeah, it's just one of those games that just haven't really aged that great.
I don't know. I never really played the original. It looks interesting. It looks like an interesting
Played
style.
one.
It looks a bit too fidgety though. Like when I saw gameplay of it, it looks a bit too like precision perfect and whatnot. But that could just be. Say it again.
Resident Evil.
That's a good game.
Yeah, but you got Resident Evil 7 and
Yeah, okay, but you've got it's a fucking classic console. It's not like it's
no,
just
but again, it's one of those games that are fun for its time.
yeah. Well, it's
And
like the NES
PlayStation consoles,
classic.
they need to be bringing out the big guns.
It's like the NES classic.
Not
It's like well,
Revelation
there's Mario
Persona.
on it. Wait. It's like the NES classic, and it's like well, there's Mario on it, but you can get Mario Odyssey now. So
Yeah, and I damn well moaned about Mario Beyond in it. Hell, Mario Bros. 3 was much better.
I don't know. I only played one really. I played a little bit of three, not much.
This
But
I'm going on Sony and not on every other platform.
I'm just it's just a weird argument to make because like it's a classic. It's made for the nostalgia,
Anyway,
basically.
Revelations Persona,
Yeah, Persona.
Ridge Racer Type 4, which I like the Ridge Racer games. They're really fun.
I don't remember. It sounds familiar, but I don't remember. It's a racing game, isn't it?
Racing game, yeah.
Wow.
And there hasn't been a new one of them for a while, so that one I'm alright with.
And
Super Fighter 2 Turbo. That one's a mouthful.
Super Fighter. Is it Super?
What's that? That one gotta say for that.
I'm trying to think of it. I don't know it. Never mind. Yeah.
Siphon Filter. Never heard that.
I've heard of it, but I don't remember what it is.
Tekken 3.
Tekken's a good game. I don't remember what the third one's like. I remember.
I'm guessing like Tekken.
Yeah, I think I played Tekken 5. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was one of them for the PlayStation 1, but yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's the first one that started the Rainbow Six. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Twisted Metal. I had never heard of that one.
Oh, I think there's an anime based on that. I think, unless I'm thinking of something else, in which case.
Probably think of something else.
Yeah. But I remember Twisted Metal from somewhere for sure.
Wild Arms. Never heard of that.
It's two pairs of arms and they're really wild. That's it.
So out of 20 games, the only good one. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn my laptop sound off. Hold on.
The only.
There we go. The only good ones are Final Fantasy VII, even though you got the remake coming out and it's also coming on Switch. So it could have definitely done with another Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
GTA.
Yeah.
Rayman, and I'm Rayman. Ridge Racer, and probably Tekken.
And Resident Evil.
Again, the first ones really weren't that good. They started getting good with RE4.
Yeah, okay, but like that's the thing. You're not factoring in nostalgia. Basically,
I don't care about nostalgia. If you're basing games, good or not, based on nostalgia, you need to get a new perspective.
No, I'm not basing games on nostalgia. I'm saying the reason they're making these is so people buy them because of the nostalgia. They're only selling these so that they can make money, they can make profit off people's memories, basically. And like, oh, I used to have this game. This game was dope when they were younger, and then they play it now, and it's like, well, it's not as good, but they're still happy about it because they remember the time they had then. That's why they're making these classics. Basically, it's just because.
Yeah, and if people are spending £80 just for a couple of games for nostalgia reason, again, they need to get a new perspective.
No, because it's also it's a niche thing. It's like if you think about it, it's not that bad. It's £4 for each old game, which on the Wii U, I think on the digital, whatever the virtual console, the N64 games were about £4, or maybe more even. But and also on the PlayStation 4, they have some PlayStation 1 games, and I'm pretty sure they're about like 4 to 6, maybe £7. So it's like if you think about it, you get 20 games for £4 each. That's not that bad, and you also get it in this cool
Most of them
box that looks
probably
like the original PlayStation. Say it again.
most of them you probably haven't ever heard of.
Well, I haven't heard of them, but someone who did hear of them and actually likes those games is
And
gonna
I'm
get
not
that.
moaning about the games that are on there specifically. I'm moaning about the games that aren't on there, which isn't Sony's fault, sadly, because Crash would have worked well for that. Spyro would have worked well for that.
Yeah, yeah, okay, those two
Their
games are
timing
definitely
for
lacking.
releasing this was terrible. That's all I'm basically saying.
Yeah, basically,
If they released it a couple of years back, it could have been so much better and then actually worth the £100 that I'm asking for.
is it £100 or is it £80?
It's 80 or 100, I don't know, I can't remember.
Yeah, it's something like
Go
that.
with that's the majority of what it probably will be. But I
But
don't think I'm going hard on Sony. Hell,
yeah,
I find it stupid with the NES as well. Especially now that they expect you to pay for the online just for a couple of free NES games. And they've always done virtual console.
yeah,
It's always been stupid with me. It's just at least they've always had games worth playing again.
NES games. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of NES games to be honest. I understand why people would like the whole 8-bit style, but like if I'm gonna go like blast from the past, I'd probably prefer 16-bit, just because
Yeah.
they
The
they
N60,
they just
N64.
look nicer. I don't know. I'm thinking like if I'm thinking of an old game, I would think of like Sonic, like that are like where it's 16. Oh no, Sonic's 32-bit, isn't it?
Sonic is such a stupid.
I just like 16-bit games really. Okay, Sonic's great. 16 and 32-bit are great, but I don't know
Yeah.
when it came to like N64, because I never had it. I never really played
Oh, the N64
N64
was good.
games. Yeah, I know it was good, and I understand why people think it's good, but like I never played them, so I never had that connection with it. And just looking at it from an outsider's perspective, it seems really like just because like you know how good 3D games can be, and looking all the way back to
Yeah,
the
like, if
beginning,
you look at it from now and then go all the way back then, they weren't looking good.
yeah, and like it doesn't. It's like it doesn't really excite me to be like I need to play all these old N64 games. I know they're good, but because I don't have any memories from the N64 at all, because I never had one and I never really played any games from it, so I don't have
Yeah.
that connection. I don't feel like it's worth it. I'd much rather play a 16-bit game rather than an N64 game, mostly because they have that cool pixelated charm to it, even though it sounds stupid, like it's a step even further back. But like 2D pixel games are never gonna like grow out of style because they're always gonna be those ones that like Undertale. It's like a 16. It's kind of like in the vein
Yeah,
of a 16-bit game.
they just say that games like Wind Waker and Breath of the Wild, it's very hard for them to look out of date because of the style they use.
Yeah, yeah, like that too. Like Jet Set Radio looks great. Like I'd love to play
Exactly.
that because it's a really stylized game. Okami looks great because it's a really stylized game. Like
But
not the
then if you look
HD.
at the games that are realistic, like Dark Souls, COD, Battlefield, they do look horrible within a couple of years
Yeah,
because by then everything's moved forward and got much better.
yeah. Also, like, I just remember this Vib Ribbon. You know what Vib Ribbon is?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Ah, Vib Ribbon looks dope. Like if I had a PlayStation 1, I would have definitely got Vib Ribbon, no matter what. It looks amazing. It's a rhythm game. It doesn't even look that great, honestly, but it just looks like a hell of a lot of fun, and it's got some funky tunes. It's fun. It's black background, just black background, and one white line. And you got this character that kind of looks like a rabbit, and like a vector style imagery, and it just like every time the music goes like a beat, like a low beat, it'll do a. And you only use four buttons. You use the down on the analog stick, X, and then R2 and L2. Those are the only four buttons you use. And so each one corresponds to a different shape. So your character is walking on this line, and then like does like it goes the track changes depending on what button you need to press. So if it is like a block in front of you, then you press the down button because it kind of looks like that one. No,
Yeah, yeah.
you press L, whatever it is. If it dips down, then you press the down. If it does like a wave, you press X because the X kind of looks like a wave. And if it does a loop, then you press R because R kind of looks like a loop. And it's got like a set amount of songs, and then they combine the different shapes with each other. But the really cool thing is that you could input any song you want with a USB, and so like you could play like Metallica or like freaking anime soundtracks if you want. You could play any song. You could play Bohemian Rhapsody on it, and it would like hear where the lows are and where the beats are, and it would procedurally generate it. And I thought that was really cool. I really
And
want to
that
play
was
it.
on PS1.
Yeah, PS1. I'm pretty sure you can get it on the PS4
So why did
marketplace
they put that on the classic?
because it wasn't that well received, and also it's kind of like the control scheme is really outdated now. I'm not sure if okay, all the control schemes on the PS1 are really outdated now,
Yeah,
but
they
like
are very did.
yeah, but it wasn't like one of the big sellers, so that's why it's like more of a like those who know about it, and no, it's just it's a fun little game that didn't get the recognition I think it deserves. But
Yeah, so not moaning about the classic coming out was bad happening Sony with Dogma. I'm surprised they haven't done their own Switch yet.
yeah, they probably
But they
won't
could have
because they
released it
said they
much
won't.
earlier, and it would have had much better games that would have made it more worthy. But of
Yeah.
course, they can't do Crash because you got the remakes
When
now.
did they lose the license to Crash anyway?
They never lost the license, just
They never had
they
it.
stopped. No. Like, they would have had exclusivity like how Nintendo does with Bayonetta 2.
Yeah,
But then that could wear off in a couple of years if Nintendo doesn't carry on paying.
right. Yeah,
So it's just they never lost the license. It's just
they never
it
had
was
it to
more of
begin
it.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's a shame. But like Final
So of
Fantasy
course,
VII, they don't own the license to that either, do they?
no, they don't.
So like, why is that there and Crash couldn't be? That's what I don't get. Like, how why
I'm
couldn't? Because
surprised they put Final Fantasy on it.
isn't
I
Crash?
really
Wait, isn't Crash Naughty Dog?
Crash is Naughty Dog. Yeah,
And Naughty
no,
Dog is most yeah, isn't it Naughty Dog?
I don't think it's Naughty Dog.
I think it is. And Naughty Dog is mainly like a Sony second party developer or whatever they are.
Yeah, but they can still make games for other companies.
Yeah, but like, no, because it's a second party developer, so they have a deal where they'll make only for only for their systems. Like HAL Laboratory is a second party developer for Nintendo.
I don't know why I went with that Laboratory and not Game Freak.
I just remembered HAL Laboratory. I was thinking Smash and Kirby. Oh yeah, Smash. We gotta talk
But
about
no,
that.
Final Fantasy VII was a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah, it was a PlayStation
Yeah,
exclusive, but like
it was a PlayStation.
they don't own the rights to it, is what I mean. They don't
No,
own
they
the
don't
rights.
because it's also on Switch.
Yeah, and it's a third
So it
party.
was a PS1 exclusive, which is why it's probably on the Classic.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
But I'm surprised they didn't put that on since the remake is coming to that. And you've also got the Spyro remake coming and then the Clash remake, so they couldn't get put on. I'm surprised Final Fantasy VII did get put on it. I really am.
I don't think so. It's like when you think old PlayStation games, like the first ones that come to my mind are Final Fantasy and then Crash. But like most people will be Crash, Spyro, and then Final Fantasy and Resident Evil. I think those are like the top four. Well, those are the ones that come to my mind anyway. The top four ones that come to my mind when I think PlayStation One. It's like Crash, Resident Evil, Final Fantasy, and Spyro. Spyro I only remember because I went to the dentist and they used to have it.
Yes, all I'm saying is Sony will do what Sony does. I'm
Yeah.
surprised they didn't have it as early on since it worked out so well for Nintendo.
It must have
In fact,
taken a while for them to get the licenses. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason it took so long.
But if they did it earlier, they could have had much better games on it that would have made it better.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like just because they would have done it earlier, it might have not had these many games that they have now. Because getting licenses isn't like a snap of the fingers; it takes a while. So like it probably
They still would have had 20 games, and we're done talking about this. Move on to something else.
yeah okay true. Oh, I got My Hero Academia one's no, it's not My Hero One's Justice. That anime fighting game. That's really fun. Actually, I played a bit of it. I didn't even play that much. I got it and it arrived the same day I left to go to Comic Con, and it was a few stops away. And I was like, no, I gotta go to the bus now. I can't wait anymore. I'm gonna miss it. Like, so I didn't have it the whole weekend I was there. And then I
No,
came back.
good.
Shut up. And then I came back and uh, I picked it up from the reception and I went up and I played it a little bit. The story mode's fun. The gameplay is also really it's just a normal 3D fighting game. It's fun. Uh, but I didn't play too much because we had a deadline today. Actually, tonight midnight is the deadline really, and I need to upload my things. But everything's done, so I just
Yeah,
need to push
that's
upload. But yeah, it's fun. I have it. I played it a bit. I wouldn't say it's worth the like full AAA. Actually, no, I guess it would be because you know most of most fighting
is
games
it
are
worth
like that.
it? No.
I think it is. I'm having a blast with it. Like the little amount, I only played it for like 2 hours, but I had a blast with it, and I'm sure I'm gonna like the more I play it, I'm gonna enjoy it even more. Um, but yeah,
Guessing you'd like people to play with.
well no, because there's a story mode and there's an online mode and there's a missions mode. So it's like you don't need like it's always funner when there's a person next to you when you're playing with a person next to you, but like you don't need that really. You could play um like all the other
All
modes and
by
still have
yourself.
all by myself. Also, there's like collective. Like I don't really care too much. Like I like collectibles. I enjoy them quite a bit, but I don't usually like if I don't get all the collectibles in this level, I have to replay it and replay it and replay it until I get them all. But this one, they're relatively easy to get, I think, and it annoyed me when I didn't get it for one of them because it says you have to get like an S rating, S ranking on your fight. But I was like, how do you do that? It doesn't make sense. I'm doing everything okay. I didn't even get hit once. And then I realized it's like, I'll just end it with a special move, and you get like an extra 1,000 points. Like, oh, okay, cool. Hey, S rank. I got all 3 masks for this character. Cool.
Oh my god. This sounds ridiculous. To get an X rank, you have to end it with a special attack.
No, because I was getting like A.
Get it special S.
No, I was getting like an A. And I was like, oh no, it's almost an S. What am I doing wrong? It's like, just do this and you get bonus points. So, yeah. But it's fun. I'm having fun. We will play, and I will beat your ass because you didn't play it yet.
And that's the only time you can ever beat me, and even then I'll probably still beat you.
Yeah, we're only gonna play one game. I won't allow more than that.
You won't even tell me the controls.
It's just like, all right, here's a
You play
Joy-Con.
Smash, Pokken. Figure it out yourself.
Here's a Joy-Con. You ready?
I'll be using my controller. Fuck your Joy-Con.
Wow, rude. Okay. But yeah, that's all I have to say really about that game.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about anything before we move on to Smash?
I want to mention Stardew Valley.
Mention Stardew Valley then.
It's nothing about the multiplayer update, and they haven't announced nothing new about that, and I'm very annoyed because it's been nearly a whole month since the last update.
Yeah.
But it's now out for mobiles.
The whole game or the
whole game.
Oh, fun.
It doesn't have the multiplayer update on it, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole game came out October 24th. Friend of Cold Valley 2 weeks ago, but you decided, no, I'm ill.
I was ill. I'm sorry. Was I ill 2 weeks ago or last week? What happened last week?
Not really, not much happened last week.
No. Why didn't we do it last week? Was I ill?
Because you wanted to get ready for Comic Con and you had to do your deadline.
Oh yeah. Okay then. Yeah. Cool. Well, yeah, I think Stardew is like, it's actually kind of like a really good game for mobile.
Yeah.
Because like it's really easy interface. You don't need too many buttons.
It is a good game. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
I mean, that it's been a year since I've bought it, and the multiplayer update still isn't out, even though I only got it for that long.
Yeah, but it's like a small developer. I think it's like a one guy man. It's a one man band, right?
Yeah.
So it's like give him time. That's the thing is like it seems easy, but it's not at all because you gotta have them both sync up and
I never said
all
more
this
easy.
stuff.
Stop twisting my words.
Like twisting your words. This is what it feels like.
Not really, 'cause I don't twist your words. I just confuse you to the point where you forget your words.
Same thing.
Big difference.
Potato, potato. But yeah.
Yeah, so that is now out on mobile. Very late to that party, but there we go.
Oh yeah. Also, you were gonna say something about Red Dead.
Yeah, Red Dead 2 came out.
Yeah, that did happen.
It, I haven't personally played it myself. I'm waiting for the multiplayer because that's all I play for the game.
I don't know. The story seems interesting. They have
It does look really good.
horses and their balls shrink in the winter.
Just one thing I don't like when my brother started it up, it was like a 20-minute style-up cutscene. Just And they make cutscenes of every little thing as well, which I guess that is a story-based game, but there is no need for a cutscene just for a guy looking through binoculars.
Cool.
There were just way too many cutscenes for my liking.
That's probably why it got delayed so much. It's like delayed 2 years for cutscenes.
There is a lot of every time my brother's playing, I don't see him holding the controller. I see him looking on his laptop with the controller next to him. But
Well,
aside from that, it does look like a good game,
yeah.
which is why I'm waiting till the multiplayer so I can actually get a feel for it.
You know what would be an interesting idea? Having a game with like a lot of cutscenes and then having an option to be like limited cutscenes. So you only get the
Yeah,
important, the really important story elements. Then you don't have to see through all of them. Um, that would be fun, I think.
yeah, I that would work much better for me because I'm not a big cut. I don't like games that focus too heavily on cutscenes.
Yeah.
This is not my style. Now, if you like cutscene games, you'll probably love this one.
Hmm.
It's got a lot of them.
You know what I just realized? I can't think of how games fade into and out of cutscenes without having a loading screen on. Like I know there are some games that do that. I just can't think of any off the top of my head of how they do that.
Red Dead 2.
Wow, thanks. That's helpful.
I've been The Last of Us 2, but I'm not sure if anyone else has played that game.
Yeah, it's like there's yeah, you're right. I remember one part where it fades into a cutscene. But like fading out of a cutscene, like this is happening and then let's move. There's always like a loading screen, isn't there? Like I can't think of any game that doesn't have one.
Yeah, they are trying to get rid of that, obviously, with the whole power.
Well, they got it. They should use it. Might as well.
But yeah, aside from all the cutscenes, it does look like a really good game.
I don't mind cutscenes. I like them.
Yeah, I don't mind it, but there's a limit. I have.
Yeah, I guess. Basically, it comes down to if I'm actually enjoying the game. If I'm like just playing a game because it's just like there in front of me, I'm like, okay, I'll try it out. Like if I'm with friends or something, and there's a shit ton of cutscenes, I'm not gonna get invested because I'm only there for a few hours. I'm not gonna play through the whole game at theirs. So like, if
And I think I'm more annoyed about the fact that when you get a game, you have to download the game. You have to do the Thursday update. So if you get the game at midnight, after doing all those updates, it's probably going to be 12:30. And then a 20-minute cutscene is already like 1 a.m. and you still haven't even played the game.
if you don't have your system on the internet, can't you just play the game without the day one patch?
I don't know.
I think you can.
Never actually tried. I would have just done the day one patch.
Oh.
But yeah, it's like by the time you even play the game, you're already fucking go to sleep.
Yeah. I mean, depends how big the game. Okay, yeah, this one's a huge game. It's like 100
Yeah.
something gigabytes, isn't it? So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, it sold actually extremely well. If you did you see it? It's like
I think it sold 10 million during the first weekend, or
it
15,
got
something like
it got $725 billion during the first weekend. It is the highest grossing entertainment and media like piece of entertaining piece of media in history. within the first weekend. It
Yeah.
it's like that's crazy. Like props to Rockstar for doing that. But
You
if
did
you think about
the
it,
banger, didn't you?
like they were going hard on with advertising everywhere. Like even Japan. I don't know how big Rockstar games are in Japan, but I know that like usually the Western audience prefer their Western games, the Japanese audience prefer the Japanese games.
Yeah.
But like they were going full out with the advertisement there. Like I saw billboards around here with Red Dead, but like there they had one for each character, like all along every mall, every shopping center, everything. They were going everywhere, and I think that's one of the main things that made it sell really well. It's like
Because then you also had Sony advertising it everywhere.
yeah, that too. It's like I was just watching a random YouTube video about some guy making food, and it was like, oh, you should get Red Dead. I'm like, oh, thanks
That
advertisements.
happened with me when Zelda came out. There, literally every YouTube video I went on, there was either a Switch advert or a Zelda one.
I'm seeing adverts for Smash Bros. And it makes me happy. It's like, hey, look, there's Pichu doing
And
a,
then I
a sidekick.
turned on Xbox. I got sick of seeing the game.
No. I don't have like on phones. It's like a bit more complicated to have ad block, and usually when I'm watching YouTube, it's in bed before I go to sleep because I can't fall asleep immediately. That's why I sleep
Yeah,
at four.
I only use ad blocks when I'm watching like a 10-minute video that has like 7 ads. I just stop. The ads are taking up more time.
Yeah. I don't usually watch
Can't.
YouTube videos on my computer, which is where I have the ad block. If I watch it on my phone, I just like sit through the ad. I'm like, if it's a channel that doesn't need the ad revenue, like a really big, like basically like College Humor, they don't need the ad revenue really. So like I don't sit through them all. Like if it's some independent one or a few people team, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll sit through the ad just for them. Give you an extra
See,
half a penny. You're welcome.
I used to watch this streamer, used being the key word. It would stream for like an hour, and every 5 minutes there was an ad. Even
TBT,
one.
TBD, 740 something.
No, no, no.
Okay, because You told me to subscribe
Very
to
good.
him. He plays Jackbox sometimes. I'm like, okay, I'll subscribe. And then I've never played Jackbox with that one person, and he's still on my
See, I
subscription
like
feed.
he is a good streamer.
I never unsubscribed. I never watch any of his videos. I never unsubscribed though, and so I just see him like, oh look, it's that one guy. Cool, he's playing
Yeah,
Fortnite.
I do like watching him. He's fun to watch.
Yeah. I don't know. I tried watching once and it was a bit boring, so I'm like, I'm gonna go switch to something else. But it could have just been that one moment at that one game. Never really gave him a chance. But hmm, to each their own. Uh, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't mind having ad black off and watching the ads, but when someone is streaming for an hour and there's an ad every 5 minutes, just no, stop. I
It's
mean,
time to
what you've
stop.
done in that video.
Goodness. But yeah. Alright, do you have anything else you want to get to before we discuss Smash?
Something else. What was it I was also going to talk about?
I talked about my three things.
I know there was something else. Hold on.
You didn't mention.
Oh yeah, that was it. Nintendo, they have the new president now,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he was saying how he wants to focus more on online and DLC.
If they do a good job with it, I don't think it'll
The
end
DLC.
badly. Yeah, so far DLC is pretty good for Nintendo games, so I'm
I
not.
knew Warriors with the DLC.
Yeah.
Even though that was mainly Tecmo Blue was still pretty good.
Mm.
Mario Kart did well.
Yeah.
Zelda DLC was great. Splatoon DLC was good.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh,
too
I'm
worried about
surprised they
that.
have the Mario Odyssey DLC with Delfino Plaza.
I mean, technically they did do DLC, they just didn't charge for it. Well, the like Luigi stuff.
They do that with Splatoon 2 all the time.
Yeah. Actually, no, it's not DLC because you're not downloading it. You're just updating the game.
But no, but they class it as free DLC.
Yeah, I guess.
They do class it as DLC.
Yeah. Mm. Neat.
And more online, that can't hurt as long as they do still stick to the single player games as well.
Yeah,
Which they
definitely.
obviously.
Like, I don't mind if they add like online modes to single player games, like Red Dead does. So like if they make like the new, like this is just a wild thing. It's like imagine if they made like the next Zelda game, but they also have this goofy online mode where you can just run around with your pal, like just two players, not like, or maybe a squad, and just go around just doing random stuff, like nothing story wise, just in the world.
I was thinking more like Dark Souls.
Oh yeah.
So it's like you have like the meshes, you have the bloodstained face, yeah, everyone else died, you can summon people to
Oh,
help with the
you can get like a shadow link and he comes to kill you.
yeah.
That'd be fun.
And then of course you get invaders. I was thinking something more like that they were going to do with Zelda. Because that would be good.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
would enjoy that.
I'm gonna invade your world, Link.
And then of course
But
they could do it with Metroid Prime 4. I just have an online mode with like dog
yeah, like they
fights.
did with Metroid Federators or whatever they did with that game.
So there is a lot they could do with online, and I hope they do, since now we have to pay for the service, and before there wasn't many online games.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there were. It's just not many we
Not
played.
for the big ones that they're trying to sell it.
Actually, if you think about it, out of the 4 to 5 biggest Switch games, like first party ones, most of them are online. Like at
What
least
four
half of
to
them.
five?
So like when I think Switch, off the top of my head, top first party games: Zelda, Mario Kart, which is online, Splatoon, which is
Yeah, I
online.
wouldn't say Mario Kart. I
Mario,
still think Wii U when people bring that up.
yeah, but I'm talking about like when you think Switch games.
Yeah, I don't think Mario Kart. I think that's a Wii U port.
Yeah, okay,
Are
but
you
it's
sure
still a
about
game.
that? But sure, whatever.
Well, Zelda's a Wii U port, so that if you're going by that, that doesn't
Yeah,
count
but
either.
that launched with the Switch, so that is more of a Switch game.
Yeah,
Mario Kart didn't launch with the Switch.
yeah, okay, whatever. Arms. Fire Emblem Warriors is half and half, so you can have an online mode, right?
No,
Doesn't
there's no online.
isn't there an online to Warriors?
No, there's never been online to Warriors.
Huh, if there was. Yeah, no, because
No.
you told me get it, and then we'll not like you go
Yeah,
against each
no.
other, but like there's a mode where you can get like see who gets more points or something like that.
What?
Is there a mode like that? I thought you. Anyway, whatever. Uh, basically what I was thinking was Zelda, Mario Kart, Mario, Splatoon, and Arms. So that's like 3 out of 5 is online.
You don't think Mario Odyssey?
Yeah, that's Mario. So it's like Zelda, Mario Odyssey, um, Mario Kart, Splatoon, Arms, and Smash
See,
2.
when
Smash is like
I think Zelda, obviously.
yeah,
Mario Odyssey,
yeah,
Splatoon 2,
yeah,
Arms.
yeah. Smash. That's coming out.
I won't think Smash. I'd think more Pokemon than Smash.
Pokemon's not out yet. I mean, okay, yeah, you
Yeah,
got Let's
I
Go Eevee.
still
I
think
keep
it's
forgetting.
Pokemon.
I keep forgetting Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu exists. It's like, oh yeah, that's a fan project. Oh wait, no, it's a real game.
Well, it might not be that good, and might not be as good as Smash. It definitely won't be as good as Smash. If I would still think Pokemon more than I would Smash.
Hmm. I don't know. I've always played Smash more than Pokemon, so that always comes to head. Basically, it always comes to head like what comes first, what I play
To
most.
you, it just comes to what you think about first, not which ones
Basically,
everyone else
it's
first,
what
unless they want to have fun with me.
basically it's what I'm looking at right now on my shelf as I look sideways because I'm not looking at the computer screen. It's like, oh look, there's Splatoon and Zelda. That's the two main amiibos that I have. I have 3 Splatoon amiibos, 3 Zelda amiibos, and 2 random ones.
Well, I have 2 Splatoon amiibos, 1 Zelda one Pokemon one, 2 Mario ones, and then Rob. I don't know what game Rob would be from Smash. Would it
Yeah,
just be
Rob's
Smash?
from Smash. I have Greninja and Falco.
I have Charizard. I love my Charizard amiibo.
Yeah, Charizard actually does look good. Like from the original Smash lineup of amiibos, a lot of them looked crap. And
Yeah,
like
they did.
later on they
Yoshi
fixed it.
still looks better.
Yeah, later on they fixed it. It's just they looked horrible in the
Oh, did
beginning.
you see the first Link amiibo? That was
I have that. I have that on my shelf.
it did die, and I just gave it to my friend. I bought the
I
Ocarina
like
of
it.
Time one.
Like if you look at it from far away, you don't see his face. You just see the hair and the tunic and the shield and the P stick. So it's fine.
Yeah, the Ocarina of Time one looks amazing.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was better.
basically all the amiibos after Smash are really good. especially Splatoon. Splatoon 2 has the
If we
best
go to the
amiibos.
first final, Samus looked really good.
Did she? They redid her, and she's even nicer now. I think. She's like
It looked really good. Like it was
shiny.
very simple to make them.
Yeah.
Still, like the faces are horrible for the first lineup.
Yeah,
For human
definitely.
face, they probably still would be. Like Palutena is horrible as well.
No, no, I like the Zelda ones are quite good, I'd say. Like the newer Zelda ones, not the Smash Zelda
Yeah,
ones.
the Smash Zelda ones were horrible.
Yeah, but like you can't basically you can do faces on amiibos. It's just a matter of getting it right.
Yeah,
But yeah, Splatoon 2 amiibos are great because they like all the ink and the hair has this glossy finish on it, and
yeah.
everything else is really nice and matte. It's really pretty.
And there was the first Splatoon amiibos. Like I've got the green screen one, and it doesn't really look as good as them.
Yeah, I got the green screen too.
It looks a lot more dull when it's next to it.
Yeah. But it's still cool. The octopus amiibo, the octoling amiibo looks really neat. The octopus mode, whatever.
I want the Octoling. I want the gear that they give you. I
I
might need to have one
I don't
if I have.
remember what gear it gives you, but I remember like, oh, that's neat.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah. We should talk about Smash because we've been talking 56 minutes about everything other than Smash, and the first thing on the title is called Smash Direct November. Like, oh, okay, we should talk
You
about
didn't
that.
know we was talking about the Invisible Rules training. There's no need for you to make
Yeah.
it seem like.
Speaking of amiibos, they were in Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Direct. Dang. See, look at that transition. Yeah, the direct was like a couple of hours ago, 6 hours ago, and that was a heck of a direct. I mean, it wasn't really. It was quick. It was pretty normal.
It was boring up until the final.
It was interesting because they were showing off characters, and then it was dull because they were explaining like every single little detail about it.
It
It's like,
literally
did
showed
you
you
know?
the health.
Did you know you could go to the settings and change your brightness? Wow, what a time to be alive. So yeah,
The only reason I'm getting the
it's like you can change the brightness for both handheld mode and TV mode. Wow.
but who needs characters? Just give me that box.
Just give me that. And turns out, yeah. And then later on, they showed off
We'll get more of that
their
later.
spirit. We're not
Starting
gonna.
from the
Okay, we started from the beginning. So first things first. Ken. Ken looks dope. He's faster than Ryu.
just
I
Ryu.
yeah. I'm
He's
probably
not back by himself.
I'm probably gonna use Ken more than Ryu, to be honest, because Ken just looks like a better character. He's
Yeah, I like Ken.
faster.
I've always liked Ken more, but it's just another Echo of Fire. If you don't use
I,
Ryu, you're more than likely not going to stick with Ken.
I preferred Ryu. Like I didn't play Street Fighter that much, but when I would use one of the two, I'd prefer Ryu. Ken just looks annoying. Ken looks like a fuckboy. Uh,
But you also had Incineroar, the
yeah,
Pokemon
yeah.
from.
Incineroar. He came up next.
Yeah, he looks good.
Yeah.
One thing I don't like about him is when he poses after every attack. That would just get annoying.
I don't mind. It's just like
It's
a little
good
bit
that
extra
you
on the animation.
stop that, but it's just
It's just smug. It's just it basically
yeah.
it
People will mainly just use him when they want to taunt their opponent.
yeah, basically. I don't mind. It's like he's flaunting and like taunting and all that, which is just part of his character, I think. So
Yeah, it definitely is. But
so it's
I
like
would have much
if
preferred.
if you think about it, he's just really like they're really true to the original source material. In which case, you gotta admire it for that.
I would have much preferred Rounders.
Love
Can't
is
remember what the
blind.
final episode is called. The one that they edited into Pokken Tournament.
Yeah, something
The
I
bone up.
think. I think it's something that ends with I.
Isudai.
Something. I'm thinking Syndikai. I'm like, no, that's
Would
wrong. Anyway, yeah, the Owlet evolution.
yeah.
Yeah, that one's cool. He looks
That,
neat.
I reckon that one would have been a much better one.
You didn't want the gender swapping seal? That was fun.
I mean, it's not going to gender swap it.
No, but it looks. It's still male. It's still male at the end, and it's like wearing a tutu, and like looks like it's
And it's
got
2015.
breasts.
Stop judging.
Breastises on Pokemon are great, aren't they?
And then, yeah, so they were all the new characters and the only new characters.
Yeah, the only ones. There's no other ones. Oh wait,
There's
what
no
is
more.
this special announcement? Piranha Plant.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, this actually looks like a good character.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad. Looks fun.
He seems interesting to say the least, but it's just why.
I didn't notice actually
Out
that
of
they have a
everything
joke.
everyone wanted, a fucking clown.
I didn't actually notice that they have a joke character for every Smash. From every Smash.
In Smash 4, it was Wii Fit Trainer.
Yeah, and Villager really.
In
I mean,
Brawl,
Villager was
it was
kind of an okay.
in Brawl, it was more than likely Ice Climbers. Probably didn't
I was
think.
gonna say Rob.
Rob, no, I don't know if Rob would be their joke character.
Yeah, it's a fucking, it's a toy robot that came with the NES. It's like, I don't know. That seems like the most joke character to me. Ice Climbers, I mean, basically both of
Well,
them.
Rob is more random than a joke character.
I don't know. But like from Brawl, I think no, from Melee, I think it would be probably like Game and Watch.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Game and Watch isn't bad. Like I have friends who beat me using Game and Watch. I'm like, oh
Yeah,
no.
they definitely have that character that don't expect people to take seriously. And this one is definitely putting up a band.
Yeah.
I was wondering when we would see it.
My goodness. But yeah, so
And
that's
that's what all the characters want. I mean, they're doing 7 DLC packs.
I thought they said
Five,
five.
five
Five,
DLC.
but like I'm sure they're gonna show off more later on.
Oh, they're more.
Yeah, and you get the Piranha Plant by doing something early access something I don't know.
I think pre-order or
Oh,
something, and then
if
you.
you get the season pass, then you get Piranha Plant.
No, you definitely need me outfit for getting the season pass.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, it's a timed exclusive something like
It's the
that.
pre-order, isn't it? Yeah. So if you get it on day one, then you get that character.
Yeah, so that's cool.
But they said the same about Mewtwo, and I still didn't get mine after registering both the Wii and 3DS one. But
That's because
I'm
you're
not mad.
silly. It's because you're silly.
I registered. I did what they said.
Yeah, well, are you still silly? There you go. You didn't get Mewtwo. Anyway, but
Wow,
yeah,
really
and
prove your
then
point. This.
and then they showed off Spirit Mode, which turned out to actually be called Spirit Mode, so that's cool. No more trophies, which is sad, but you get cool spirits, which are cool.
You've got dead characters. I knew those characters were.
Hey,
At
I
least now I
always,
know where Team Mario and Mega Man all
yep, they're all in Smash Heaven, which is just basically, uh,
are. Smash.
no, it's All Star Battle Royale for the freaking PlayStation. What is it called?
All
The
Stars
fight,
Battle.
is it called All Stars Battle Royale? The Battle Royale didn't
It
sound correct.
was a bad game.
It was awesome.
I'm really surprised they haven't made a second one though.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, I mean, it sold good. It might not have been a great game, but it sold good, I think. So I was like, why not?
I don't know. It's like people moan about Bayonetta being broken, but they actually didn't play it against Kratos and Raiden.
Yeah, you said it.
No, seriously, they were a lot worse.
Yeah, okay, I believe you. I'm not saying anything.
That game was just so unbalanced in every way possible.
So unbalanced, they're making my eyes hurt.
It had potential to be good, but it just lost it.
Yeah, yeah. Well. But yeah, and then Smash announced Spirits, which is basically the single player, kinda. It's a way to like power up your teammates and whatnot.
Carrying
Not teammates, right? Your characters, but also the way to get them is through the single player mode, which looks way better than Battle Space Emissary, and it's basically Smash X Neopets,
hold on.
which is
Can
great.
I
Love it. What?
It's subspace MSRE, not battle space.
Did I say Battle Space?
You said battle space.
Oh no, we're spacing the battles.
Yeah, it does look fun. And I'd like that Kirby is one that survived it all.
I
With the
know.
rare life. It's his first character that Sakurai worked on. It's
Yeah.
like he's saying this game
Oh
wouldn't
yeah.
happen if it wasn't for Kirby.
Oh yeah. That's neat.
So it is good how they did that. I like that.
Yeah. I
And the
just
story looks. I mean, you've got
yeah.
Bayonetta,
You got some Kingdom
Snake,
Hearts shit trailers.
Mario,
Like, oh dang. Yeah, everyone.
Luigi, Pete,
Luigi.
Daisy. Okay, Mega Man, Sonic, all in one story.
Basically all the characters. Literally all the fighters. They're just
How
there.
full this? Like what the fuck?
And
How
it,
did this happen?
well, how did
I
Subspace
see
Emissary
clouds.
happen? How did Subspace Emissary? I didn't see Cloud in the trailer actually. Now I think about it.
Oh,
I want to
definitely
see.
be there.
I want to see how he dies. I want to see everyone die. Don't.
That
They're
sounds
all there. Well, I want to see him. I like
And the
how.
first announcement, everyone is here. Last announcement, everyone is dead. Well, that escalated quickly.
That's fun. Um. So in the trailer, for our one viewer who might not know, um, there was they showed off all the characters and they went to fight against someone, and then Shulk had a premonition or whatever. I don't remember what it's called. Premonition, right? When
No,
he's
it's just
whatever, a vision that everyone's gonna die, and he's like, and doesn't say
and
anything.
then like,
Doesn't say anything. Lets everyone die.
he
Oh
doesn't
well.
even try to do anything. He just stands there like, oh, yeah, we're gonna die.
Yeah, and then everyone starts dying from this big thing. Like counterattacks don't work. Zelda's just like, I'll use my
You know what I
diamond,
like?
and she dies. Um,
You see it and Dogpit flying off, don't you?
yeah.
And then you have Palutena trying to block it, and then she dies, and then they lose their power of fly. I like that little knockback.
Oh, is that what happened? I
Because of
thought.
course they can't fly without Palutena's power of flight. So
Oh,
when she dies, they also lose their flight.
I thought it was like I because I didn't know that. Also, I just thought at that moment I was like, oh, the lions grabbed them or something. I'm like, oh,
No, no,
okay,
they lose their power of flight
okay,
without Palutena because Pit can't fly, and so
yeah, neat.
then of course when Sonic and Pikachu and
That
then
I was
Sonic,
just gonna say that. That's like that was the saddest part. I was legitimately sad. Like, oh no. I was so cute. It's like Pikachu and Sonic were just running alongside each other. He's like, quickly grab my hand and we'll run fast. And Pikachu dies. And he's like, oh no, I gotta run fast. And then he dies. I'm like, oh no.
after you see those two die, you go to Lucario and Greninja, and Lucario ends up behind Greninja, and Greninja just jumps out of the way, and Lucario just dies. So you know, them sacrificing each other. You're like, I know you're dying.
I like my favorite part though from all the deaths were Wii Fit Trainer, Villager. I don't even know who else was there. There was I think it was Duck Hunt Duo. Yeah, it was just like, oh no, we're dying. I'm gonna do a concentrate and meditate.
Mutation.
And freaking Villager just like started boxing the fucking whatever. That was just beautiful.
No, yeah, I was
That was my favorite. It's like, oh no, I better meditate before I die.
like just what was sacrifice? It's like killed Mario, Luigi, and Mega Man all in two different trailers. Like shit, I need to kill all the rest in 3 minutes.
I can't make him feel left out. Gotta do it. But
But yeah,
yeah,
but I
and then
like.
and then it's like once that dramatic scene happens, Kirby somehow like manages to like break the space time continuum or whatever the fuck he did. He was flying.
Kirby is one of the most OP characters in gaming history.
I don't know. He can fly on a fucking star. That's a sun right there.
He escaped Thanos.
My goodness. Yeah, but he like escaped and then crashed back down in the future or whatever. And he's there in all the spirits, which is basically all the characters, all the game characters that are dead. They turn into spirits, and then he gets them back, and that's how the story happens. And then we open to this Kingdom Hearts 2 esque freaking soundtrack. It's like it's basically Smash Bros. Music, but with like Kingdom Hearts vocals, and it's like, oh, this is great, and then everything's just edgy, over the
It's a
top.
very good song.
It's
I
it's a
like
great
that.
trailer. I really like that trailer. It did exactly what it needed to do. I'm really happy that they
Yeah,
made it.
exactly.
And it's like you see Mario like on an amiibo stand, and then Dark Mario forms under. It's like, oh my, Dark Mario. It's like, oh
That is
no.
cool.
And basically, it's the puppet things that the spirits possess. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah. So all the game characters that used to be trophies, basically, that aren't in the game. So non-playable characters, they're
so
spirits,
it's
and
kind of
they
unnecessary. Like
Yeah,
you had when you got 13 trophies, they could also get the dark versions as well.
yeah,
It's pretty much just that.
yeah. And so like all the characters would all the random ass characters like you get uh fucking something the cat I don't remember her name now, the Sonic one. I remember like
Basic cat.
yeah, Blaze the cat, and then I don't know other like random ass characters, and they like put their spirits into the uh, bodies of the playable characters, and they're taken over, and their eyes turn red, and
Yeah,
that's
see, and
basically
did you see that scene as well? When you had all the characters, like all the playable characters, just
yeah,
standing next to each other, and then
like
they,
behind Mario,
and
because Mario was the first one, because yeah,
I really like that scene. That was amazing. It was so eerie.
and it was basically it's Kirby versus the world. So yeah, that's fun. And then you open up to a hub world. That's all like two-dimensional isometric drawing, like top down, and it looks really pretty. It looks really good. But it also at the same time reminds me of two games. Neopets, which had one flat drawing that you just walked all over, and this one random ass zoo game for the Wii. Okay, I don't have it with me, but it's it's basically they would hide parts of the zoo under clouds. Like, oh no, that part of the zoo is misty. You don't unlock it yet. And then it's like you have to help this monkey before you get to the gorilla. The gorilla doesn't exist. He's in the mist. Oh look, the mist is gone. You can't help the gorilla. It's like,
Yeah,
wow, wow. Zoo Hospital, great, phenomenal game. 10 out of 10. I never.
anyway,
Yeah.
away from adventure mode that we've talked about a lot.
No.
It's still and challenges.
Isn't that adventure mode?
No. It's like the things that you had on Smash Bros. 3DS and Wii U, where you had the specific challenge that you need to complete, and you unlock like gear and new stuff and
Oh yeah,
music.
yeah. I'm actually
Yeah,
glad.
I'm glad.
I'm glad they don't have gear because gear was annoying. It's like it was fun, but then like managing all your gear was annoying. It's like you have shitty gear and you have good gear, but they don't like sort in any way like from shitty to good or from type or anything. It's just like it's all jumbled up, and you have this
No,
big
you could
massive.
sort them by.
You couldn't sort them by anything, I don't think.
No, you could sort them. It was I know you could sort them by type, 'cause I did. No, I sorted them through attack and then type. Like I would have type, then all the attack of that particular type would be first.
Uh,
You could sort it.
I just remembered it was a jumbled mess, and I didn't like it. And it was like I found one or two that were good, and I put them on Toon Link, and that's it. Because I would
Oh.
only ever use Toon Link.
But yeah, I'm glad challenges are back. I had fun trying to do that.
Yeah, yeah, they were fun.
And then of course you can unlock more music through that, and the music in Smash is amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
But the
music in
more we
Smash is basically the music from all the games, plus some
yeah,
original
and they're
compositions.
good.
Yeah, plus some remixes and original compositions, in which they are very nice. I kind of, you know how like in Splatoon you can just go and listen to the music. You don't have to play the game, like that mini game in the lobby
This
area.
is what you do.
No, no, honestly, like I do. I just like when I'm too tired, I just have it there in the background. I was like, oh, this song is nice. This is a nice
I
song.
really like Breath of the Wild music. I know every time I play a Zelda stage, I'm just gonna have Breath of the Wild music.
Just have that one song from the main story trailer, like da na 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 doo, 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 doo. And then that one part where it goes really
And
mellow.
then any Mario stage, I see one.
Can't you put like uh, um, any song on any stage? Like they used to have it like specific, but I think now you can put it any song on
No,
any
no,
stage.
now you can have any song from series.
All right, yeah, makes sense. But I
So it's
kind of,
like
I'd
all
kind
the
of like
songs.
to have the Kirby Dreamland theme song on everything, just because it's fucking great. Do you know which one I'm talking about? Or do you want
Yeah,
me to
yeah.
sing it for you? I can sing it if you want.
Please don't.
It goes do 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 do
I'm
do
shut up.
do. Yeah.
Anyway, what else trying now?
Not much. It was just
You
mostly details. It was online.
went
I,
to the
I,
store.
wait, can I say something? The thing that annoyed me, or not annoyed me, but that like I didn't like from the direct was that it's like, oh yeah, please try to have a good internet connection. We're trying our best, but we can't do everything. And it's like
But yeah,
basically,
that is true.
I know it's true, but it's so weird when a company says that. It's like,
It's condescending.
it's not
But
our
they need to
fault
get
that you can't get in
like
the fucking game. Get your shit together. If you
it's
keep,
condescending.
yeah, I know it's
With the amount of money, mash. Are you so sure you said that? It's like, maybe it's your internet.
I know that. It's just, it's, I found it weird the way they said it, and like, well, if you don't get in the game, sorry, not our fault. Like if you have people in remote areas that still really like the game, and even if they do have good internet service, if they're really fucking like in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah,
then they
but
can't.
Nintendo won't think so.
Like they won't get put in any games really, because it's like,
Basically, all that was if your internet is shit, don't moan at us because of it.
yeah, yeah.
All they were saying that
Ba-
because they did that, they've
Basically,
always got a lot of shit in
yeah,
their life.
they were
For
preventing the
sure, it might
future backlash. Basically, it's like,
while their service might not be great, if you're constantly lagging out of games, maybe it's your internet.
yeah,
It's
no,
like you
because
when you was in Cyprus and we used to play Splatoon, and you
yeah,
would always lag out and you would always leave after the game ended.
yeah, but that
That
still
was very
happens
good.
here. That still happens here when we play
Yeah,
League.
but not much.
Yeah, yeah, not as much, but like there's times where it's like we play one session and every
And to be fair,
game, every game there's a communication error. It's weird. Like I'm here, and the internet is like significantly better. It's like double the speed. I can see because it tells me in the corner of OBS.
and a lot of people are also using our internet and probably playing games as well.
No, but that's the thing. They have a specific infrastructure here. They don't have it like, oh, this Wi-Fi and it's just for everyone. They have it like different modems here and there, and everyone has their own account, and everyone gets the same amount of internet basically. If you pay more, then you get more through your like wired
Yeah.
connection. But if you don't want to pay anything, you don't have to. I don't pay anything, and I get relatively okay, so I'm happy.
Yeah, so I said the servers aren't great, but if you are constantly lagging out, then it's more than likely your internet.
Yeah,
Don't go crying to everyone else because of it.
yeah. But yeah, that was mostly all the
So
things that
I
they said
get
at Smash.
why they did that, but yeah,
Okay,
it was annoying.
yeah. It was like like they could have released a statement later. They didn't have to do it in the direct.
Yeah, they didn't have to put that in the direct. They could
Yeah,
have just done that before the game release.
yeah, like at an interview or something, because there's gonna be tons of those anyway.
Or they could have just, put it like I say, sign on the box.
Yeah, I guess I could do that as well. But I don't know. Anywho, I should
But
probably
they
invest
also
into
announced All Star mode.
what mode?
All Star. Where you
Didn't
fight all the fighters as one character.
didn't they announce that earlier? Like at a different direct?
But yeah, but that's more stuff like before you had to unlock every character to be able to play it.
Oh, now you can fight All Star with anyone from the
Yeah.
get go. Oh, that's neat.
Well, it's not with anyone. It's with the characters you have unlocked, but you have to fight all the characters
Oh,
going through.
right, right.
Even if you have them all unlocked. So say if I played as soon as I got the game, I'd only be able to select on the first 7, but I'd have to fight all the characters.
Yeah. Oh,
And
neat.
that's good. Like that's no longer locked behind playing the game.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, look, there's fireworks in the distance.
Right.
Neat.
Anything else you wanted to say, or
Um, can I mention that I'm doing a games design course and my game is finished, but it's broken?
when you're longer into the game design course? And sure, but right now, no.
Dang. Oh. I made a game and it's finished, but it broke.
Goodbye, everyone.
Have a good evening. If you have any questions, our Mr. One
You
Viewer,
probably don't.
feel free to tweet at us at switchituppod on Twitter or whatnot, and then email us at switchituppodcast@gmail.com. Thank you for listening,
I don't
and
know why you would.
no one really does. Oh well, good night.